In today's video, I'm going to be ranking all the Headliner Part 1 cards in a tier list. All of these cards got revealed for Part 1 of the Headliner promo. If you're familiar with the Superstar promo last year in Madden 22, it's essentially the same thing. We got some low overall gold, some high overall gold, some 82s, some 86s, and 89 overall champions. Now, before we get into the low golds and work our way up, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day real quick. Today, this is what the tiers are going to be looking like. We're going to have a must-have day 1 tier, a good tier, a potential budget beast, because a lot of the golds and stuff, we don't really know their stats. So I'm going to be kind of assuming, and also we have a trash tier. And now I moved up to the top right so you guys could see all the cards. Now, Rondale Moore right here, I think he's going to be a potential budget beast. I'm assuming he's going to be pretty fast. So I think he's going to be really good for a 75 overall. And then Grand Delpit, I'm going to say the same exact thing. I think he's another potential budget beast. We're talking about like a 6'2", 6'3" safety. Now, I think I'm going to have Grant Delpit on my team if he's just statted decently. If you guys don't know, in a dev deep dive, I said safeties at linebacker react slower to the run game. Why I would spend on Grant Delpit is he could come in on like 3rd and long if I want to put a safety at linebacker, and that could be his role. It's not like I'm picking like a really high overall safety to do that. That's only going to play like 1 down. I think Trask is going to be pretty bad. I don't really see a lot of potential with the card. QB is one where you need a good release and also you need some good abilities. He might have the release, but a 74 is not getting no good abilities. Also, Osa of the Cowboys defensive tackle, not going to really have high hopes for him either. I think he's going to be pretty bad. And then Ben Skowronek right here, I'm going to go ahead and say he's a potential budget beast. Reason being is he's kind of, I don't think he's going to be fast like Rondale Moore, but he is a 6'3" receiver. I do think he has some potential. If they just give him some decent speed, he could be a budget version of like Mike Evans potentially. Sam Cosmi, offensive lineman, as their overall goes up, they get better for the most part. I don't think he's going to be that great. Mack Wilson, I have never seen him have a good card ever, so I'm going to go in the trash tier. This Texans defensive end, I'm also going to put in the trash tier. I don't really think he's going to be great. Adam Trautman's another one I don't really have high expectations for. And then Eric Stokes, if you play regs at all, I think Eric Stokes is amazing. I think he's going to be the person that if you're no money spent and looking for just a cheap corner day 1, he's going to be your guy because he's going to be super fast. If he plays anything like his regs player, he's going to be absolutely amazing. Rashod Bateman, I do have some hope for as well. He could be a potential budget beast. He's a 6-foot receiver. If they give him like decent speed, I could see him being, he might be the same as like Rondale Moore. Then we got Darrell Taylor. I'm not really thinking he's going to be that great. Trey Lance is another one that I don't really think is going to be great because again, he's just not going to get the good abilities because he's a 79 overall. Joe Tryon, I actually think is going to be really good. If you played the beta at all, this guy was like sometimes, in my opinion, better than Shaq Barrett for some reason in regs. Like I have no idea why. So I think Joe Tryon might be glitched. Kadarius Toney, again, pretty much what I said about the other receivers. I do think Kadarius Toney could be a really fast budget receiver. I think he's going to be better than Rondale Moore. I'm not going to lie. Kadarius Toney is someone to look out for. Julian Okwara, not really. I feel like he could be okay. I'm going to put him in the trash tier though, because I don't really have too high of expectations for him. So Cameron Bynum, I had to do a little bit of research in to see if he ran like a fast 40. He didn't. He ran like a 4.58, so I don't really think they're going to stat him too well. And then another offensive lineman, same thing I said about Sam Cosmi, just not going to be great at a 78. All right, now all we're left with is the elite players. We can show off all of their stats. All right, first one we got right here is going to be 82 overall Milton Williams. He's 77 speed, which is nice, but he basically gives you nothing as a pass rusher. 71 power moves, 59 finesse moves is god awful. I'm gonna go ahead and have Milton Williams in the trash tier. I don't really think he's good. I would not pick him up at all. I should have said this about Milton Williams, but this 82 overall players is actually pretty important because of the fact that if you pre-ordered the game, you get a free overall headliner elite player, and it's going to be one of these 82 overalls. Now, I'm gonna be honest, there's one clear choice. I was gonna say John Runyan was a choice, but John Runyan, he is not that bad in my opinion. So with offensive linemen, the ratings that matter, pass block power, pass block finesse, 77 pass block power, 82 pass block finesse, pretty decent to start the year, especially for 82. And also for run block, only rating that matters is run block. So 80 run block is pretty solid once again. I think he is like a pretty good offensive lineman. So I'm going to go ahead and have John Runyan, our first card, in the good tier. He could be in the potentially budget beast tier as well, but I just think he's a good card. Like we know for sure that he is going to be a decent left guard to start the year. Then we get Mykal Walker right here, 82 overall middle linebacker, 80 speed and no zone coverage, and also terrible block shed too. Like just all in all, this card is awful. Like I really don't know what he does good. He kind of reminds me of Jordan Brooks in the sense that he really doesn't do anything good, right? Like He doesn't shed blocks good. He doesn't play zone coverage good. He doesn't have good play rec. He doesn't even have good speed. But Mykal Walker, obviously going into this trash tier, man, I would definitely stay away from Mykal Walker. And then we got James Conner. Really, all I have to say is 79 speed. 79 speed is just terrible. It's basically unusable. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, James Conner also isn't someone that's like 300 pounds either, so it's not like he can like do anything glitchy like air truck or something. This is just a bad running back. So James Conner, once again, going into this trash tier, man, just really not great. And then we got the obvious choice. So Caleb Farley right here. He's going to be a 6'2" corner with 87 speed. 87 speed is the fastest we've seen in the game so far, and an 82 overall that you could potentially get for free technically by pre-ordering the game. It's not really free because you have to pre-order the game, but 86 XL, 86 agility as well. Gonna move absolutely crazy. 81 man coverage is pretty good. The 76 zone, 75 press isn't great, and also 68 play rec, not really great. You just can't pass up on the 87 speed, right? Like, it's just gonna be so good. He's gonna be someone that's gonna be a great man coverage corner, especially for the budget ballers out there, man, because for the most part, when you're starting off with a budget team, man, you can't really run man because you're simply just slower than everyone, or you just have just like 60 man coverage, right? But Caleb Farley is going to be a beast. Yeah, Caleb Farley is going to be the first person that I think he is a must-have day one. I think he is absolutely insane. If I had to tell you to pick one of the 82s, man, it gotta be Caleb Farley. And for the final 82 overall player, we got Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore is gonna have 84 speed, which is pretty like okay. 78 short route running, 76 medium, 82 deep route running. Not really the best route running. Like, I kind of expected a little bit more from Elijah Moore. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know he's only an 82 overall. I was expecting like 80s for route running, but you know, it's not really the end of the world, right? I think he's a solid receiver. Do I think he's great? No. Here's my ranking of where I would put like the 82s. First would be Caleb Farley, second would be John Runyan, third would be Elijah Moore. And if you're like a Jets fan, of course, go ahead and pick Elijah Moore. Now, I don't think Elijah Moore is like good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a tier real quick. I'm gonna add a row below. I'm gonna put just like okay. I'm gonna put okay because I'm gonna move John Runyan and Elijah Moore down to okay because I know someone that I'm gonna have in good as well. That's how I would describe the cards though. I really just think they're okay. Now we get into the big 86 overalls that get some abilities on them. The first one we got right here is Kwity Paye. Now I've really liked Kwity Paye. I liked them all year last year. Something that's really cool about the cards this year with the built-in abilities, you can take off the built-in abilities. Rare EAW, I'm not gonna lie to you, like that is that's so good because I felt like so many cards in Madden 22, I don't want to say they were unusable because they're baked in abilities, but they'd be a lot better if you could just take them off. But Kwity Paye right here, 81 speed is really, really good for a defensive end. He has 85 block shed with 86 power moves as well. 73 finesse moves is a little bit low. And he gets built-in Speedster. Do we know how good Speedster is right now in Madden 23? No. But, you know, it was an ability that I thought at the start of the year in Madden 22 was really, really good. So potentially you don't want to take that ability off, whatever. Like, you can run with it. But again, I just really like Kwity Paye. He's fast. He has some good power moves. Finesse moves, not really there. But I'm going to have Kwity Paye in the good tier. I do think he's better than John Runyan and Elijah Moore. I like him. I don't really think he's a must-have day one, but he is a very solid, good defensive end. Do I think he's better than Aaron Donald or Myles Garrett? No, but again, I think he's pretty good. And then we got Gabriel Davis. So Gabriel Davis is one of my favorite cards in this promo. So Gabriel Davis is going to be 85 speed. Fastest we've seen so far for a wide receiver is going to be 86. 81 medium route running, 86 deep route running, 79 short. I would love that for that to be 80. But the big thing on him, in my opinion, is the fact that he gets outside apprentice for 2 AP, they said on the live stream. Gabriel Davis is also 6'2", so he's a pretty tall receiver, gets that outside apprentice. He fits what I want to do absolutely perfect for my offense. I'm going to be picking up Gabriel Davis. And I'm not going to lie to you, I think Gabriel Davis is going to make me not want to pick up that Keyshawn Johnson team captain. I think I'll just go with Sam Adams or with Larry Zonka, a position I don't have to upgrade for a while. Gabriel Davis for me, must have day one. I really want him because he's going to be on my outside. I can put him on the deep post, man. And I do think he's better than Caleb Farley, I should say. I think Gabriel Davis is going to be really, really good. How long will he last on my team? Maybe not that long. But again, I just really love me some Gabriel Davis, man. Love his ability, love his stats, love his height. And then we got probably the second best card of the promo. Most likely the best tight end day one. Donald Parham right here. If y'all are a real one and you watched my LeBron James and Ultimate Team video last year, Madden 22, it's Donald Parham, man. He is 6'8". He's 6'8" with 85 speed, 85 short route running, 80 medium route running. Day one. This guy is going to be like the Kyle Pitts of last year, man. He's going to be on people's teams for a while. I believe that's mid-out elite as well. You don't have to run mid-out elite on him, but he is going to be absolutely insane. 60 run block, not really the best, but he's a receiving tight end. Again, he's 6'8" with 85 short running, 80 medium route running. I think he's a must-have on the team. So no doubt about it for me, Donald Parham. He's going to be my #1 card so far in must-have players day 1. Then we got Divine Deablo right here. Divine Deablo has some potential. He's going to be 86 speed this time. I wish I could see his zone coverage rating. 79 play rec, not bad. 83 block shed, pretty decent as well. Not really a great pass rusher, but again, I just love to be able to see his zone coverage rating because that would really tell me a lot about this card. But he gets no outsiders. I think for sure I'd take that ability off. And again, like I was saying with Grant Delpit earlier, safeties at linebacker did get a nerf. So having someone that's a beast like Divine Deablo, that's 6'3", that potentially, say he hits 80 zone coverage, he's in a must-have player day 1. Also, does he get the lurker ability? It's just some things we're gonna have to figure out. Because of my worries with Divine Deablo, I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the good tier. I still think even if he can't get lurker or whatever, he might be one of the better linebackers in the game. And then we got Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is gonna be an 86 overall improviser, which kind of worries me. Again, in the live stream, they did say players that are high overall leads could get some mixed ability buckets. If you're familiar with how golden tickets work, pretty much like that. So he could potentially get a strong arm arc type spot. We're gonna have to see, like, what do they mean by high elite? Is 86 considered a high elite, or is like an 87, 88 considered a high elite? I don't believe Wentz had a good release last year either for a quarterback. They did add 16 new animations in the game. Did he get a new one? Again, we're gonna have to kind of wait and see. Gets that red zone deadeye ability, which isn't really great. 79 speed, 86 throw power. I like his stats. Like, if he gets a throw power ability, he's actually going to be really, really decent. But just given all the unknowns with Wentz right now, I'm going to go ahead and put him in the okay tier because, again, I just don't know. I really don't know if he can get a throw power ability. I don't know what his release is. It's just a lot that is going to depend on. He has potential to at least be a good player, but again, kind of a wait and see kind of thing. And then they drop this bomb on us. Lajaruis Sneed with 88 speed, 89 man, 84 zone, 86 press, 86 play rec. Like, this card day 1, like, he's the best card we've seen so far. 88 speed day 1 is faster than every single person in the game. 86 excel, 86 agility, 90 jumping on him. He gets built-in pick artist, which I believe you could take off the pick artist and he could get something like acrobat, which is going to be crazy good, especially with how the zones react so far. If you played the beta at all, you know. But yeah, I don't really feel like I had to over-explain Lajaruis Sneed. I think he's the best card in the promo, so he is a must-have player day 1. Now, if you're going to disagree with me, it's going to be on where I put this card, but Joe Mixon, I think he drops day 1 as the best running back in the game. He has 86 speed, which was the fastest potentially for like receivers and stuff we've seen so far. Even Caleb Farley and Lajaruis Sneed don't exist, you know, so like he's up there with the fastest people in the game. He's the best running back we've seen for sure. 88 excel, 86 agility, 89 carrying, 88 break tackle, 86 truck, 85 changing direction, and he has 69 catching, but he does have which nice, but backfield mismatch, which is a great pass catching ability for your running back. It's not like I dislike Joe Mixon. It's just like I don't feel like he's a must-have player day 1 because I think he's someone that is potentially gonna get like just outclassed by like a potential legend drop, and we're talking about someone that's probably going for like 200, 300, maybe 400k. I feel like 400k is a little bit of a stretch day 1. So Joe Mixon, I think he's a really good player. I just don't think he's a must-have player day 1. Like, in my opinion, I think Lajaruis Sneed is just a little bit different. Like, he's like crazy better than everyone we've seen so far. Joe Mixon, how much better is he than Jonathan Taylor? Yes, he's better, but like, you know, I don't think it's the biggest difference in the world. Donald Parham, probably the best tight end in the game. Gabriel Davis is going to be a top end receiver given his abilities and his height. And then Caleb Farley, just 87 speed at corner as an 82 overall. That's my must-have players for day 1. Let me know down in the comments what you did think of this tier list. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. If you enjoyed the video though, you like content like this, make sure to go ahead, leave a like on the video and subscribe. We're gonna be doing this for every single promo in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Also, if you want to see me use some of these cards live when the game does drop, check the links in the description, hit the Twitch with a follow. I would greatly appreciate that. I do appreciate y'all clicking onto this video though. If you guys want another video to watch, check this one right here. I went over the best team captain you should pick in Madden 23 Ultimate Team.